Is my property tax assessment based on sale value? This is a great question. My name is Taylor. This is Hack& Company at Remax River City, and we call this segment Real Estate Remarkables because, let's be honest, we should be talking more about this so that more people understand what's going on with one of the things that's very important. Where you live and the business of being a family is often tied to the property you own. So is your property tax assessment based on sale value? Kind of. And what I mean by that is it's based on sample sale value. It's based on assessments done by municipal assessors that will take into consideration elements of your property and sale data around you. And these are actually normally done through a mass appraisal process. So it's an algorithm that goes throughout the marketplace, and it could be that your property has been recently renovated and a property like it has not, in which case they're really only considering average condition, and this could cause it to have some variance. So what does that actually mean to you? If this is not the actual value of your property, then what is? Well, I can tell you that the value of your property is going to change all the time. And in fact, when they take a look at assessments, those are a point in time too. And where we live, it's July 1st. So when you're taking a look at this, it could be that you're checking this out in February or March, taking a look at coming into the spring market, and that value wouldn't be used to determine your value now. In fact, many people won't be looking as far as a year ago if there is an adequate sample size of properties that have similarities in their location, characteristics, and condition to your property now. So how do you determine the actual value? Well, often you would have to pay for that service through an appraisal process or have a real estate agent like myself come to your property, take a look at what you have, and give you some information on what other properties have sold for. There's other ways that you can actually do this yourself as well. So once you have that information, it may determine that your property tax assessment is too high. Well, in that case, there's a complaint process that you can go through the city or the county that you live in, and that would allow you to engage them and have an assessor come out and take a look at your property, at which point it could mean that you get a change to that assessment. The other thing that we actually hear a lot about that would be tied to this question is, does my property tax assessment factor into the offers that I'm going to receive? And it really depends, because you could receive an offer from a well-informed person, in which case your tax assessment would be a collection of data that they would do or gather as research on your property. I know that when we're helping clients approach a property for an offer, we would pull the tax assessment, but also know that that was a general assessment done in July 1st that may just be one of the many different points of research where we're going to gather information and determine the value of the property. The other is going to be relevant market information, and not what people are asking, but actually what people have sold for. And that's how we're able to come back to families and talk to them a little bit about where it would make sense to compete on the market and where it wouldn't make sense to compete on the market. The other way to go about this is to actually engage a property appraiser, in which case they can prepare a report. And that's actually done in many situations involving banks and sometimes when families separate. If you have any more questions, you can always engage us. We're happy to tell people what the value of their property is, because the first part of managing your situation is measuring your situation. So feel free to contact us anytime. And if you like more content like this, then please hit the little subscribe bell or hit the like wherever you're finding this information. And that way we can continue to connect and bring you more education like we're doing now. I hope that you're doing awesome. My name is Taylor. This is Hack& Company at Remax River City. Cheers.